What's up everybody, welcome to another honest camera comparison video. Today I have this Xiaomi 14T Pro and Vivo X100 Ultra. A lot of people have requested for this camera comparison video. So here comes HC by hand honest comparison of Xiaomi 14T Pro and Vivo X100 Ultra. Well, before we start the camera comparison, I need to mention that I have also done a separate dedicated review video of this Xiaomi 14T Pro on my other channel. So if you are interested, you may watch that video. After watching through this video, I will leave a link in the description box. If you end up liking this video, then please don't forget to click on the like button and please subscribe to this channel. Support honest content. What's up everybody, welcome to another camera comparison video. Today I have this Xiaomi 14T Pro and Vivo X100 Ultra. Vivo X100 Ultra supports 4K 60 frames per second selfie video recording. Xiaomi 14T Pro supports 4K 30 frames per second selfie video recording. Both the smartphones come with a secondary noise cancellation microphone, so sound quality should be better than many other flagships. Listen carefully, watch carefully and let me know which smartphone's selfie camera has performed better. At this moment on the smartphone display panel, I think Xiaomi has performed a bit better than Vivo X100 Ultra. But I would like to know what do you think about the camera performance of these two devices. So check carefully and make a comment in the comment section. I think Xiaomi definitely has more details, better color rendition, better skin tone. What about dynamic range? Quite similar, but seems like Xiaomi is slightly better than Vivo X100 Ultra. Well, what about stabilization? Okay, one request. If you end up liking this video, then please don't forget to click on the like button and please subscribe to this channel. Support honest content. In night mode photography, we care about 4 things. DENS. Enhanced Tech Talk, that's details, exposure, noise and shadows. It's like our secret sauce for evaluating low light photos. When it comes to details, both Vivo and Xiaomi are practically neck and neck. Some shots show Vivo grabbing a bit more and in others, Xiaomi pulls ahead. When it comes to texture processing, okay, again, very similar. You'd need to do some serious pixel peeping to notice any major difference. As for exposure and noise, this is where Xiaomi 14T Pro takes a slight lead. Vivo's J-T star-coated lens and V3 ISP are great, but Xiaomi's Samilux lens with Leica optimization seems to handle both exposure and noise reduction just a tad better. It's not night and day, but enough for me to prefer Xiaomi in this department. Shadows are tricky. Both phones handle them well, and honestly, it's tough to tell them apart. Sometimes Xiaomi preserves a bit more shadow detail and on other occasions, Vivo does the same. It's like they're playing tag in the dark. Finally, color grading and white balance. Vivo sticks with a warmer tone throughout, while Xiaomi's color tone mapping feels more neutral. The difference? Negligible. But hey, it's all about personal taste. In 4K 60 frames per second low-light videos, Xiaomi 14T Pro takes a slight lead, offering smoother stabilization and sharper textures. While Vivo X100 Ultra does capture a lot of detail, Xiaomi manages to bring out just a bit more, making the overall video crisper and cleaner. It's a small difference, but one that's hard to ignore. When it comes to exposure, Xiaomi really shines. It balances shadows and highlights better than Vivo, which sometimes struggles with finding the right balance. Though I have to admit, Vivo's noise reducing algorithm occasionally performs better, but that often comes at the cost of detail. As for color temperature, Xiaomi keeps it neutral while Vivo leans into warmer tones. In the end, it's a matter of personal preference, but Xiaomi's 4K low light performance feels more polished to me. Eva is walking under bright sunlight, and both phones have done a decent job with the footage. Stabilization on both is pretty similar, but Xiaomi does have a slight edge, keeping things a bit steadier as Eva moves around. In terms of details, Xiaomi 14T Pro pulls ahead with sharper textures and a bit more clarity. You can notice more definition in her outfit and hair, while Vivo X100 Ultra softens those details just a little. When it comes to color tone, one more time, it really comes down to personal preference. Xiaomi has a more balanced look while Vivo leans towards a warmer tone. Neither is perfect, but both have held up well in bright conditions, making it a solid performance overall. A lot of comparisons overlook human subject photos. But let's face it, what's a camera test without capturing real-life beauty? Enter our stunning model, Eva. When it comes to photographing people, we are focusing on the essentials: skin tone, detail, and color accuracy. So let's see how the Xiaomi 14T Pro and Vivo X100 Ultra perform when it comes to capturing human subjects. Xiaomi 14T Pro delivers an exceptional performance with Eva's skin tone, rendering it almost perfectly true to life. In contrast, Vivo X100 Ultra seems to apply a beauty filter, smoothing her skin and lightening her complexion unnecessarily. Xiaomi keeps it real, allowing Eva's natural beauty to be captured without interference, something Vivo struggles to achieve. Detail-wise, Xiaomi 14T Pro comes out on top, capturing sharp textures in Eva's outfit and hair. Although Vivo still presents sharp images, its subtle beauty filter robs the photo of some finer details. Xiaomi's handling of shadows and highlights is far superior, giving Eva's portrait more depth, whereas Vivo leaves it looking a bit flat. When it comes to color tone mapping, Xiaomi nails a natural, balanced look with a slight coolness that's hardly noticeable. Vivo, however, oversaturates the colors, adding a warm tone that doesn't quite feel right. Xiaomi manages to stay true to life, letting Eva's natural beauty shine without unnecessary enhancements. Xiaomi 14T Pro brings its A game with a 2.6 times optical zoom telephoto lens and a 50 megapixel sensor, giving us some stunning 60mm portraits. Now, Vivo X100 Ultra tried to flex with its 3.7 times optical zoom, but the 85mm portraits didn't quite hit the mark, so I had to rely on its main sensor for 50mm shots. Let's just say the difference here is more than just a few millimeters. Xiaomi is all about keeping it real with those almost perfect natural skin tones. Meanwhile, Vivo, it just can't resist giving Eva the virtual spa treatment, smoothing out her skin even with beauty effects turned off. Come on, Vivo, we don't need that. In terms of details, Xiaomi grabs the lead again, delivering sharper textures and more defined features. Vivo is close but occasionally gets a bit overexcited with the exposure, leaving things looking a little too soft. Zoom in and you will see what I mean. When it comes to color grading, Xiaomi does a solid job. Vivo has stepped up its game from earlier but Xiaomi still wins out. Sure, there's room for improvement, but with updates, Xiaomi will only get better. And let's not forget about the bokeh and edge detection. Xiaomi has got this. The subject isolation is crisp and the background blur is spot on. Vivo, better luck next time. Both Xiaomi 14T Pro and Vivo X100 Ultra perform decently when it comes to selfies. But Xiaomi is slightly better. Xiaomi manages to capture more natural skin tones with good detail and sharpness, making the overall result feel more lifelike. Vivo, while decent, still adds a touch of beauty effect that softens the details, giving a less natural look to the skin. Overall, Xiaomi delivers a more balanced and true-to-life selfie experience. Vivo X100 Ultra has got that big, flashy 50 megapixel sensor. So naturally, I expected Xiaomi's little 12 megapixel shooter to wave the white flag. But nope, Xiaomi came swinging. In some shots, it even outperformed Vivo, leaving me pleasantly surprised. When it comes to exposure, Xiaomi once again holds its ground. It handles shadows better, preserving finer details in darker areas where Vivo tends to struggle. Even with its smaller sensor, Xiaomi manages to produce clearer, more balanced photos, giving Vivo a run for its money. Vivo, of course, still packs in sharp textures and decent noise control, but Xiaomi just has that edge in exposure management. In terms of overall performance, both phones are neck and neck, but considering the smaller sensor and lower price of the Xiaomi 14T Pro, it's a victory for the underdog. Xiaomi may not have a big sensor, but it definitely knows how to make the most of what it has. At 3 times zoom, Xiaomi 14T Pro puts up a solid fight, slightly outperforming Vivo X100 Ultra. But as we crank up the zoom, things shift in Vivo's favor. By the time we hit 10 times zoom and beyond, Vivo starts showing off, thanks to its impressive 200 megapixel sensor paired with a 3.7 times telephoto lens. Xiaomi, on the other hand, with its 50 megapixel sensor and 2.6 times telephoto lens, starts struggling once we leave that 3 times zoom comfort zone. When it comes to the finer details, exposure, noise reduction, shadows, and highlights, Vivo X100 Ultra pulls ahead. Its larger sensor and optimized software just deliver better results in those key areas. However, Xiaomi doesn't go down without a fight. It wins in terms of color grading and color temperature, offering more natural and balanced tones. So, while Xiaomi takes the crown in the early zoom ranges and color department, Vivo dominates in zoom performance beyond 3 times zoom, proving its worth in low-light zoom photography. Both Vivo X100 Ultra and Xiaomi 14T Pro deliver similar levels of detail, with Xiaomi having a slight edge in dynamic range. Okay, what about shadows and highlights? Pretty much neck and neck, making it harder to declare a clear winner here. Now, things get interesting with color. Vivo has decided to warm things up, giving the photos a saturated look. But oddly enough, it's managed to keep the sky tone pretty true to life. Xiaomi, on the other hand, nails the color grading overall, but for some reason, the sky gets a bit overprocessed, showing a noticeable blue tint. Not exactly the natural look you'd expect. Both phones come equipped with their fancy tech. Vivo has V3 ISP and J-Sti star-coated lens, while Xiaomi brings the Leica Samilux lens and optimized algorithm. While AI features are on board, they still need a bit of tweaking. So let's keep things basic and let the main sensors do the talking. Up to 3.6 times zoom, Xiaomi 14T Pro takes a slight lead. But once you pass the 3.7 times mark, Vivo X100 Ultra starts to perform better. That said, under bright sunlight, Xiaomi holds its own, going toe-to-toe with Vivo and delivering solid results throughout most zoom ranges. When it comes to details, Vivo does have a slight edge, offering sharper textures, but Xiaomi isn't far behind. The difference is minimal unless you are really pixel peeping. However, Vivo's photos can feel a bit contrast heavy at times. As for color grading and exposure, both phones perform decently, with each taking turns in delivering better results depending on the shot. Both Vivo X100 Ultra and Xiaomi 14T Pro have performed well in daytime ultra-wide shots. The details are sharp and dynamic range is solid across both devices. Vivo maintains a consistent color tone, while Xiaomi delivers a more balanced look overall. In terms of dynamic range, Xiaomi stands out slightly. It handles shadows and highlights better, while Vivo sometimes overprocesses the sky, making the colors feel a bit too intense. Texture-wise, both phones capture fine details, but Vivo's contrast can be a bit heavy in certain shots. Overall, Xiaomi takes the win for me. It may not have Vivo's larger sensor, but with its better dynamic range and a more affordable price, it delivers impressive results that make it a great option for ultra-wide photography. Well, that's our detailed and honest camera comparison between Vivo X100 Ultra and Xiaomi 14T Pro. Which one do you prefer? Considering the price and performance, definitely I will go with Xiaomi 14T Pro. But I also wanna know, what do you think about these two devices? So please share your thoughts and ideas in the comment section. And yeah, I'm gonna give away a Xiaomi 14T. So if you wanna join the giveaway, then check the community tab of this channel. If you have enjoyed this video, then please don't forget to click on the like button and please subscribe to this channel. Support honest content.